fourth quarter coming at you on Cougar.com. Christian Payne, joined by Ty Zanders on this beautiful day here at Calvert Hall. This fourth quarter brought to you by the law offices of Shannon J. Posner, multi-jurisdictional law firm serving its corporate, banking, and individual clients in a number of states: Maryland, Virginia, Pennsylvania, and the District of Columbia. Trio of attorneys, hats off to them. Once again, Pat Gill, Chris Maggette, and Judd Crane supporting Cougar lacrosse here in 2013. Man up out of the break for the Cards. They are hot out of the gate to start the second half. 2 goals within 21 seconds, courtesy of Bones Kelly. Since then, the Crusaders stepped in and stepped up strong.
So St. Paul's man-down defense handles it. Desk caught by Johnny Kelly.
Jordan trying to do a little his airness vibe from a good 20 yards. He's not afraid to pull the trigger, but having other ideas back through the way. Great stop, AJ Beretta. Beautiful trail check, knocked that thing loose. Johnny Kelly heads up play there in close quarters. GB behind the goal. D'Angelo. Now all the way up the ladder. Here's Lanahan.
Not a whole lot of time. Have to be smart. Have to play smart. A lot of young guys for Calvert Hall, but a lot of guys also been playing for a while.
Calvert Hall on a mission to protect their first MIAA title since 2003.
Kevin Huntley, 2003. Unbelievable score.
Never forget the Hunt man.
Dave Huntley, an assistant now for Calvert Hall, really forcing a lot of off-ball play for the Cardinals the last few years, and part of the reason they won the championship last year.
Shot save. Barreto. Not in my house. He's on visiting turf, but that's all right. He'll take ownership of any crease. Back the other way for the Crusaders. Shot just off the leg of McSorley.
Good defense there, preventing the rebound opportunity for St. Paul's.
Crowd does not like it. A little rough and tumble. We'll see what the damage is going to be. Official on the far side doing a world-class job. Frasher Kemp making a second appearance in the second half.
Too hot out here. Revs had to switch it up, get a new crew. Also Ashton Hotchkiss and my man Beaver Barone.
The Beef.
With Brogan Van Skoik as the official timekeeper.
You know, Mays was pumped up on that play. Little ding-dong check back the other way. This defense has got to answer the bell for the Crusaders. They need the ball. They need, I wouldn't say rush possessions, but they need to score quickly. 8:32, I would say a healthy amount of time. Not an eternity of ticks, but
healthy amount of time for St. Paul's May comeback, especially if A.J. Berto keeps making those saves. And I was going to say hitting those clears, but, you know, missed that pass just barely as Alex McGovern clears for the Crusaders. And 2 Cardinals fall down in midfield. Go off sides. No call there. A little interesting, but they play on.
Little slip and slide. A la and one mixtape style coming from
the professor.
He was the best.
He was.
Not only was he a great guy on the court, but he made those long bus trips entertaining. Flag down the field here with 7:52 left to go. We approach crunch time. 8-6. Calvert Hall still with the lead. This fourth quarter brought to you by the law offices of Shannon J. Posner. Excellent legal services and reasonable rates. You contact the firm at 410-472-4000. serving clients in Maryland, Virginia, Pennsylvania, and the District of Columbia. Ty, do you think you're going to cover all of those areas this summer? Are you going to be traveling?
I have. Actually, I've already. I usually get down to D.C. a little bit, been to Pennsylvania. So, yeah, I go with yes.
CUDA with views in all 50 states. Surpassing and just dominating our quest for 2 million views. So thank you to viewers for making us part of your sports viewing days, plural, because it's been a top-notch spring. So we'll see what the damage is against the Cardinal and Gold. It's going to be 2 guys taking a seat in the sin bin. David Fritz as well. His partner in crime, Andrew Fanshaw. So, little 5-on-4. Fewer soldiers in the crusade, but they still have the advantage. 741. Big lefty offering from McGovern. Those are the little plays, the heads-up lacrosse IQ plays that are going to add up, Ty.
Not easy to make those stops with a limited number of defensemen, but Calvert Hall up to the task there. Now clearing via John Henneberry, if I'm not mistaken.
Here's Henneberry doing the dirty work. Does not have a lot of friends with him near his own sideline. Cornered. Great ride by the Crusaders.
Henneberry joining Washington College squad next fall. Talented player.
Coach Shirk is going to be all smiles when he comes. They've done a great job here to really surpass all expectations in Chestertown. Great body positioning on the inside. Mikey Wynn. Hang on, though. It's going to be wiped off or hands up. Looks like we're thumbs up. Mikey Wynn, number 6, slicing in for numero 7, 8-7. We've got a game, 7:04 left to go. Crucial face-off here. Mano y mano, and Bones says, give me that. He probably says it better than Chris Brown. Remember that song of the day? Little top 40 Friday for you in the CUDA Perch. Wonder what was on that list back in '03 when Huntley was roaming these sidelines. A little 50 Cent?
Lil Jon. How about Lil Jon? Usher, let him burn.
Right on. Dodge down the alley. Shot sticking bottom right with precision. Johnny Bells answering the call. Notches it up to 9. 2-goal lead, 6:31 left to go in the 4th. Here we go. Back on that good-looking Cardinal at midfield, and that's Bones territory, ladies and gentlemen. Number 24 will take the honors and check it in with 6:21 to go here. Ty, what does St. Paul's going to have to do right to make the puzzle pieces fit?
Can I state the obvious and say they need defensive stops, get some saves from Bretto, but more importantly, win faceoffs? I mean, Calvert Hall is going to score. That's just what they do. But St. Paul is not winning a ton of faceoffs today. It's got to be at least 70% in favor of Calvert Hall.
Exactly right. And the tough part is they can't jump out and give too much pressure on the gloves because Calvert Hall is just so quick. Moonshot. Watch out. Looking for his compadre up in the treehouse across the street, but just can't connect. 5:49 to go as we approach crunch time here in the quarterfinals, this 4th quarter, brought to you by the law office of Shannon J. Posner. Sponsoring CUDA Lacrosse this spring. It's been an exciting spring to say the least. We're back to just a couple weeks ago, about a month ago now, actually. April 9th is when these two teams faced off right here on this same stage. Face dodge. Call it up. Dialing in from local range. And the Crusaders, 9-8.
And see the lacrosse IQ there by Carolina-bound Alex McGovern with that face dodge. Knew where the defense was coming from and really just stuck it in there without much angle.
Bones crushing that one like a good old OC Orange Crush. Threw that one out there on Tuesday, too, because we were in a monsoon. And got to believe that a lot of people over at McDonough were happy with the way that the Eagles played against Gilman, that big matchup. So talk about any given day. That's the motto moving forward. Survive and advance, of course, but any team can take it this year.
Unfortunately for me, I'm not huge on picks. I tweeted today and put in my article, I was expecting St. Paul's to win, expecting Gilman to win, and Gilman's down by a few. So I don't know if I'll be making picks for a while because it's not looking good for me. But, regardless, we have some great action out here. Calvert Hall is up 9-8 with 4:20 left in the game.
Mincer gives way for Bones. Bones working against the shorty. Usan now keeping that thing hot. Germershausen, quick feed.
May have rushed the shot a little bit, but nice offering there. Nice.
There's Ethan Mincer, one of those diaper dandies. A lot of freshmen. Booker talking about the wealth of first-year talent here this spring. We've enjoyed seeing all those freshmen develop. Here's Johnny Kelly. Lefty, Oney, back to his right. Skip pass with room, one more, and save, Barreto. Cutting off the angle, stick to stick. Hats off to AJ. Now 3:43 left to go here in the fourth. We're going down to the wire. It's 9-8.
Really important that the Crusaders are getting those saves from this sophomore, making up for the lack of face-off wins. Here they come in transition.
With some speed you can't buy on that far side. Luzon, and he is just decked to the turf by a hot slide off that crease. Calvert Hall on the same page defensively. Wills that possession back now with 3:14 left to play. Yard sale. We'll have to wait. It looks like Bones had a foot out of bounds. This game is up for grabs. 9-8, 3 minutes left to go.
What a game we have here. Big thanks to our sponsors and all the viewers that make it possible. 3 minutes left. Unbelievable MIAA playoff action here at Calvert Hall. Playing rival St. Paul's. St. Paul's ranked for much of the season, dropped those last three, but they have a chance to knock off the Cardinals, although not if the Cards make those GBs like that.
We know these two teams will go down to the wire. Last contest, of course, April 9th, we just mentioned a little while ago. That went all the way down to the wire. Last-minute goal for Calvert Hall, 12-11, that decision. Some unorthodox play on that far side, but
I have no idea what's going on.
Calvert Hall's not complaining. They get another possession.
A lot of sloppiness out here.
As we step into the final 2 minutes, let's see what their 2-minute drill looks like. Do you think John Gruden would be giving them the check mark?
I don't know.
We'll see. Now 150 with Kelly. He's got the pull of Zach Buell on him. Takeaway time for the Crusaders. Wise call. Coach Matthews, he's been doing it for a long time. 87 grad. Back to it here in crunch time. And my apologies, the coaches, of course, getting confused with some Carolina grads up in the booth. Brian Kelly, manning this Calvert Hall ship and looking to protect their MIAA title from a year ago. The scene skirting on Epic here, 9-8. Cards with the lead. Far side now. Entrusted with possession, Johnny Kelly.
Gotta wonder if we'll see St. Paul's get out and double the ball. Usually a strategy that you see a lot in lacrosse.
Now 1:15 left to work.
pull the goalie perhaps and go for that.
This is who you want with the ball if you're Calvert Hall. Here's Bones. Shot, score!
Who else but Bones to score that insurance goal with 1:04 left in the game to go up 10-8 and likely come out victorious?
You smell what Bones is cooking? I think it's a step into the next round. We'll see, though. Time left. 1:04, 10-8, Calvert Hall.
Good game, man.
Seven Nation Army now coming from the Cardinals sideline. It's an arm wrestle, kicked out by Bones. And there you got it. Germershausen with the initial GB, but it's knocked loose. Flying colors, not pointing the Crusaders' way. 50.9. Welcome back. 50.9 left to go here at Calvert Hall. The scene about to be epic. Christian Payne here with you, alongside Ty Zanders. Love and lax and love and life. Here's Kelly. Open net save. One hand. Selling out. Hunter Pearl. Still hangs with the Cardinals, though, as we have 30 seconds left to go here in this final frame. It's go time for St. Paul's. They need this rock. Light pressure. Kelly's still with it. Kelly's released and a collision, and not a fun one as teammates collide. Back on his feet, looks like he's okay. Mike Mayer. Always a good sign. He's seeing some attention here. As we draw to a close here at Calvert Hall. Soaring into the next round, the Cardinals put the exclamation point on a wonderful game, back and forth, but in the end, they take it 10-8 here at home.
Thanks again to our viewers and sponsors. Great year, Coup de Lacrosse. Thanks to the man making it possible, the Godfather Joe Rice. Christian Payne, always a great partner. Porter Corrigan somewhere at the airport, hopefully, if you made it there. But thanks again, always a pleasure being on the call with CUDA.
It's been a blessing to be welcomed into the CUDA family, and of course you are part of that. Thank you for making us part of your sports viewing days down the tail of the tape of an exciting spring. Always a prime example of the sport here in the Baltimore and Annapolis area. So signing off with the final score once again here at Calvert Hall. The Cards take it. Calvert Hall 10, St. Paul's 8.